Welcome back to another episode of Cardiac Sports. Jim and Brandon, and it's going to be a lot of interruptions, folks, because we got the Knicks Cavs game going underway.
And I'm already annoyed. 8-2. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm impatient.
All right, okay. Before we even get going on this game, I might have to turn this off because, Donovan Mitchell's on a tear right now. Yeah,
I'll keep you posted then. Well, I'll keep you posted because you're ahead of me anyway.
This is going to drive me nuts, not being able to. All right, just eyes down. Focus.
Okay.
All right, so basically, let's get going from last night. Here's OKC. I picked OKC to win that opener. They could have. They had their chance.
No,
but
it still wasn't a bad pick. You were close.
Well, when you only have two choices, hey, not just that, man. Wemby, that kid, he killed it. He absolutely killed it.
He continues to play like this. I know I'm going to go out on a limb. I know it's recency bias. They can go all the way like that.
Listen, this is going to be a good test to see how much he has in the tank. Because
no rest.
How many minutes did he play last? He played 48 minutes. Okay. 48 minutes. Shea played 51 minutes. But Wemby put up 41 points, 24 rebounds. I mean, he was doing it. He was absolutely doing it. When they were just lobbing him, when they were just lobbing that ball to him, and then he was just grabbing it and dunking it.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? You got to give, when there's props that need to be given, I'm going to give them. But also, when you got to crap on somebody, it needs to also be known. Where was Chet Holmgren last night? 8 points? I mean, he played scared.
He couldn't defend Wemby either.
He played scared. I mean,
his defense wasn't impressive.
I mean, he played
I don't even know if Russ
scared.
is an excuse. Do you even think Russ is an excuse? I don't think so. I think Wemby is just more dominant.
No, wait. I mean, Holmgren, he's not the center. He's the power forward, lacking the power.
Yeah, but he's a big man. He's a big man, though.
He's a tall man.
Yeah, he's
a
big.
Tall man.
They got kind of a.
I want to know about big, tall.
Yeah, tall. Okay.
No, their center is Hartenstein.
Yeah. No, I'm well aware. They got a little Twin Towers thing going on there, though. You know what I'm saying?
But Wemby dominated everybody.
Everybody. They didn't have an answer.
And you know what? This is why this is what I didn't understand. When Hartenstein was out of the game, they had Alex Caruso guarding Wemby. Where's Chet Holmgren at?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't understand that. Chet Holmgren, man, you have to say, look, I got this. I got him. Caruso stepped up. I mean, Caruso, he had 31 points. Now, Wemby wasn't guarding him, but he was on fire. I mean, he went 8 for 14 out with 3-pointers. But my point being is he had a good shooting game. You know, he was field goals. He was 11 of 19, and he was 8 for 14 with threes. Now, he was playing a much, much bigger man. You know how exhausting that is? Wemby leaning on him.
Yeah.
I mean, where's the big man at?
And he don't even have the body mass. He's just so tall and freakishly tall.
Alex Caruso's 5.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", guarding a 7'4" guy. He's 6'5".
That's crazy.
I was just like, where is Chet at? The whole time I'm like, where's Chet? Where is Holmgren at? He didn't even say, hey, I got him. That's when you know somebody is that's when you know somebody's a star. 3-3. 3-3.
I was just about to tell you. I was about to interrupt you.
Yeah.
And someone who doesn't really do much, Ryan McMahon, tied the game. Yeah. Anyway, back to the game.
That's where the stars, they say, hey, I got this guy. Stars want to guard the stars.
Where's the guy with the pink velour suit and the glasses the other day? Stepping up and guarding Wemby. Which, by the way, as far as Spurs record with Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
What's the record now? They're 5-1 against them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
5-1 or 4-1?
They were 4-1 coming into the game.
Well, they
Now
only
they're
played
5-1.
4 games in the regular season.
Yes, so yesterday made 5. That's what it's showing right here. Look, overall record against Oklahoma City this season includes 4-1 regular season. You got to remember I believe they played in the tournament for the cup. So that's another game they played.
Okay, I always forget about that thing.
Forget about that. So
Because-
games get added against opponents.
Yeah, because they only play. Yeah, okay, that's where that comes from. I was like,
I know. You
didn't make
expect them.
sense.
Yeah. No. But they're
Yeah,
5-1 now.
yeah,
And that was a heartbreaker if you're Oklahoma City. I got to say this, though. Credit to Oklahoma City. They haven't played in, over a week? Haven't lost the whole time up until yesterday.
They're
but
undefeated.
They were down for majority of the game, and they caught up. Game went to double overtime. So I tip my hat to them. From a long layoff like that, and these Knicks can't score. My goodness, man. It's 10-4 right now, 6:24 on the clock. Anyway, sorry.
No, I didn't turn it off.
They can't score. You liar. So
I'm addicted.
yeah, it's you're a slave to your art. So what I'm saying is, I give them credit for the comeback. It was very hard to win that game, even though they were at home. By the way, you saw George Kittle there? I know he was a fan.
Yeah, no, I didn't see him there.
He was there. They kept putting the camera on him. Like George Kittle's everywhere. This guy's at so many wrestling events.
I see. Man, Hart. Josh Hart said, "Let's go." He came to play. 10-8.
I'm watching it right now. Oh, nice. That was nice. He made Harden look silly. He did like an abracadabra. Spun around him. Is that the play you're talking about? Because I know you're ahead of me.
Yeah. But I don't know. Chet Holmgren, man, that's just so disappointing.
It annoyed the crap out of you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because
if anyone has the height when Hartenstein's sitting down, it's Chet. Come on.
He's 7 feet tall.
Yeah. And
you had Alex Caruso at 6'5" guarding him. Like, are you kidding me? That's I don't know. To me, and I promise you, I am not the only one that's complaining about this. I know probably OKC fans are going nuts.
You're not an outlier. It's been talked about. On TV today. No. It's definitely been spoken about. Trust me. You're not alone in that opinion.
It's just, like, oh yeah, you know what? And there I was. Remember when they were playing the Lakers, and I said he would have that ball low and he'd go straight up and dunk it.
Yeah.
And now that I'm looking at it, Lakers don't have a dominant big man. They, we got DeAndre Ayton. He's a tall guy, but he was doing that against shorter, Laker players. He did not stick Wemby. Like, are you kidding me?
It's weird.
Yeah, he's scared. Hey, Wemby has that boy scared. Chet Holmgren is scared.
And did you look at Wemby's face during the game?
Oh yeah, he was in the zone.
Check it out. On the night that they gave the MVP award to SGA.
That's why everybody's saying yes. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what your MVP could do.
Oh, really? MVP? Hold my beer. Watch this. And he had the look. What do you always talk about? What do you always talk about when you compare people to Jordan and Kobe? You say, and you like LeBron, you love LeBron, but you always say he doesn't have the killer mentality. No. And I see it in Wemby. Because he took the NBA Cup serious, took it serious. Okay? He took what was in the All-Star game when he had the international
All-Star game. Yes.
He took it serious.
Hey, listen, it was because of him. I know I sound like a broken record, but it was because of him. Everybody else that was playing in these games, remember there was 3 teams. Everybody else that was playing said, "Oh shoot, we better really play."
Yeah.
Because he was playing. I mean, yeah,
and I'll say this, remember a couple of months ago on the podcast, I asked you, put the video up on social media. I got a lot of people reacting. I said, hey, do you think Wemby could be that dude? And you said, yeah. Other people commenting. Cousin Chris is one of them. He goes, he is the dude already. yesterday. I know it sounds like recency bias. This is the tip of the iceberg. He's the dude.
Yeah. Hey,
He's
and
the
all he's
dude.
hey, and he's not even there yet.
He's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not even at. It's the tip of the iceberg. He's not even at his apex.
No, no. When he puts a little bit more weight on,
Just about to say that if he hits the gym this year, puts 20 pounds, just 20 pounds,
and because he's already dominating. Knicks are in the lead.
Yeah, I just saw.
Yeah,
my man. By the way,
no,
got to bring up a comment because Brunson just scored.
yeah,
I'm not being a Nick boy, but that's a great guy right there in terms of humility.
yeah.
And he has a killer mentality.
He does.
He does more of a Napoleon complex killer mentality.
Well, you see what it is. What it is, he's not all trying to do the whole buddy banana boat thing.
No. And they asked him, I don't know if it was pregame or the day before, but they had asked him about him being a star. He said, I don't want to be a star. I just want to win.
Yeah.
I'm talking about killer mentality, Jim. That's all he cares about. And not to mention, he took a massive pay cut when he could have sponged the Knicks.
Yeah.
He could have sucked them dry where they couldn't make any additions. You know, we wouldn't have a Cat. We wouldn't have an Anunoby. You know, he said, no, I just want, 100 and something million. You know, he could have easily got 250. I think he got like 111. I don't know how right I am on that, but around that ballpark. Chump change. And, you know, he got backlash for that. You know that, right? Other players were like, yo, bro, you're hurting the market.
Yeah.
You had guys that would be free agents soon. They didn't like it. And I'm like, you know what, man? That's his bank account. Worry about your bank account.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the market. He's not.
Yeah.
He's about winning.
No, but I do see where like those guys are coming from also. Because
I get it.
Because you're gonna have guys that
it doesn't make him a bad guy, is what I'm saying.
No, not at all. You're gonna have guys that win their championship and then they're good. I won one, I'm good. Now I'm gonna go after even more money.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not gonna, what he did is not gonna damage everybody else.
No.
It's not going to. You really think now all of a sudden Shea or Luca, they're not gonna get max contracts
deserve?
because of what Brunson did with his money?
That's crazy.
You know?
And also, like, anybody with eyes would see that if he didn't do what he did, Anunoby doesn't get his money. And they don't get Cat. Cat doesn't fit because of the apron. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, everybody needs to worry about their own
By the
money.
way, the complexion of this game just changed when they put Mitch on the court. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, well, with that steal.
Yeah. When the whole defense just changed with him on the court.
Let me see here.
What are you looking at? What he made?
Yeah, I'm looking at his contract. Trying to find it.
Well, I'll say this, though. They win a championship, you know that next contract, he's going to ask for more money. And you can't blame him.
And it depends. You know, it depends. Maybe, look at Lenny Kravitz.
We're speaking of Lenny Kravitz. So, you know his ethnicity, right? His mom was black, Roxy Roca from...
Yeah.
She's from... Oh, my goodness. Help me out here, bro. Jefferson's. Yeah. He's also Al Roker's nephew.
Yeah.
Right? So, and he's
Michael
half
J.
Jewish.
Fox, boy.
You see Michael J. Fox? Wow.
Bridges.
I'm still on Michael J. Fox. You're talking about Bridges.
Yeah, well, you'll see.
Wow. This is so annoying with the delay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bridges. Show that you're worth 5 picks, please.
Is Anunoby making more money than Brunson?
It's a good question. He's making a pretty penny. I don't know if he's making more. I don't even think he's making. I think Cat's the highest paid player because remember, he's playing on a Minnesota contract. Well, it looks like they woke up. If they had any rust, they shook it off.
Yeah.
They're Jordan Clarkson in the game now.
Towns is definitely the highest paid.
Yeah, he had to be.
So, yeah. And Towns, he's there next year, and then the following year's player option. Oh, yeah. They're running now. They're running now.
They woke
there
up.
There it is. Yep.
By the way, so we're talking about other business moves. I looked it up today because, you know, me and my son, we love sneakers, right? with one of them, Jalen Brunson. Who's he got a sneaker contract with? He is with Nike. He turned down getting his signature shoe with Nike. Turned it down. Don't know why, but he did. He does wear the Kobe 6s. He's wearing those right now, and those colors, those are Statue of Liberty colors.
Well, he did say that was his favorite player.
Yes. So isn't that interesting, though? Got a shoe deal, turned down a signature shoe, chose to wear Kobe shoes.
Yeah.
He's a different dude, man. I'm not saying bad or good. He's just a
humble.
different dude.
He's just humble.
Humble, yeah. That's different.
You know why? Because
that means no ego. Who doesn't want a signature shoe?
Some people, they $100 million, they can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that tells me he's good with his money.
Yeah, he's probably just one of those guys that he's not. I don't need a Ferrari. I don't need 6 Ferraris. You know.
Well, remember we talk about it a lot. The documentary broke.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he still does, but back then during the documentary, Herm Edwards, former NFL coach, ESPN NFL analyst, said that, he had, what do you call them, conferences or workshops to help people manage their money. And the intro to it, he goes, you don't need to have 10 cars.
Yeah.
You really just need 1 car. You can't drive them all at the same time. He did that.
Hey.
And then he goes, what's up?
Let me stop you for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second time we talked about it about 2 weeks ago. An inside the park grand slam.
Who just
Another
did that?
one happened.
Don't tell me he was against the Yankees.
No. James Wood of the Nationals.
Against the Mets. Snap.
Well, the Mets were winning 5-0 when this happened. Yeah. Inside the park grand slam. Yeah.
And this game is in Washington, right? Does it say at Nationals?
Let me look where it's at.
Because very rarely does both New York teams play at the same time at home.
Oh, yeah, it's in Washington, D.C.
Okay, that's a big field. It must be a big field.
It's middle of the 4th inning, and it's 7-5 Nationals.
What a kick in the chicklets. Kick in the chicklets right there. Wow. So anyway, back to what I was saying about, what was I talking about, bro? Oh, Herm Edwards.
Yeah.
He goes, same thing with jewelry. He goes, it's okay to have jewelry. You just need 1 chain. You're not going to get the Mr. T starter kit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, his whole point was it's okay to have nice things, but not in excess. That's all. That was his point.
Yeah. Because, at that point, first it comes, I want to show everybody I made it.
Yeah.
I want to get all the cars. I want to have all the hanger honors. I want this
flex.
and that. Yeah. Now, then it turns into, well, there's 6 guys living in my house that don't do anything.
Yeah, you have guys on the payroll just because you want to take care of them.
Yeah. That right there is what we talk about. The main person that did it correctly, LeBron James with his people.
That's right.
He did it correctly. And I'm sure there's a lot of guys that did it correctly.
He set his friends up, is what he did.
Yes. And then they just took off. Yeah, he laid out the foundation, and then they just flourished on their own.
Yeah. He sent them to school.
Yeah.
They got out of school, gave them startup money for their businesses so they can flourish. That's how you take care of your friends. Hey, Shaq with his own family. Shaq with his own family goes, I'm not just going to give you millions of dollars. He goes, I'll give you money and make you a partner so we can make money together.
Yeah.
Shaq owns everything. I know it's hyperbole, but you know what he famously does? He can own something today and sell it tomorrow.
He's a big time investor.
Yeah. At least the last I heard, the Alkaline 88, alkaline water?
Yeah.
He owned it last I heard. Don't know if he still owns it.
Not just that. I mean, he owned everything Marilyn Monroe.
What?
Yes, everything Marilyn Monroe, Shaq owned it.
He has her estate.
Yes.
Or her.
Yeah, I don't know if he still
does.
Rights
to her likeness and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if he still does, but at some point he did. I mean, look at Forever 21. He was involved in Forever 21.
Papa John's he's still involved in Papa John's. And
there's so many things.
General Insurance.
Yeah.
He still has that. I mean,
There's just so many things.
Him and Iverson are partners with Reebok. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
And guess because they trying to put Reebok back in the NBA fold.
Yeah.
So guess who they signed? Who has a shoe deal with Reebok? Angel Reese.
Shoot. Okay.
That's not nobody.
Yeah.
So good for them. Like I haven't worn Reeboks in George W. Bush was president, I think.
Yeah.
Last time I had a pair of Reeboks, but hey, I'd be nice to see him make up. There's basketball players with shoe deals that aren't like Adidas or Nike, believe it or not. Like I shot an interview with Therese Halliburton.
Yeah.
2 years ago. Guess who he endorses? Puma. You don't see kids wearing Pumas like you see them wearing Adidas and Nike, right? Another one, at least when his rookie contract with the Knicks, RJ Barrett, he was another one. He was signed to Puma.
Yeah.
So Puma's still in the mix for basketball shoes.
Let me see. What was the ones that Kevin Garnett used to wear?
Garnett used to wear Adidas.
He wore something else also. Oh,
yeah, he could have changed.
He used to wear Antas. It was the Chinese shoe.
It had to be after Adidas so he could make more money because you know there's another one did something like that? Tony Parker. He went with a Chinese shoe brand.
Yeah.
They paid him more.
So Garnett from 95 to 2001, he Nike. From 2001 to 2003 and one. From 2003 to 2010, Adidas. From 10 to 16, Anta.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
remember
hey, you know
Ewing used to be Adidas and then he had his own brand, the Ewings.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Kevin Garnett, I was listening to an interview with him. You might have seen this too. He was talking about when they were inducted into the Celtics Ring of Honor. He said when Kobe Bryant died, because you know they were really close.
Yeah.
He said when Kobe Bryant died, he said it changed his life. So that's why it made him start thinking about Ray Allen, because you know him and Ray Allen, they had beef with each other.
I know that.
And yeah, they had beef with each other. They just did not get along. So when they did the 75 greatest players and the Ring of Honor for the Celtics, he acknowledged them. He apologized in front of everybody.
He apologized to Ray.
Yeah. And man, they had a huge, big old hug. And then Paul Pierce came out and they all three were hugging and he just apologized. He said after Kobe Bryant dying, he said it just nothing doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like it was a personal thing and it doesn't matter. It's not worth it.
I wonder because he's had a few running problems with people. I know there was a time dating back to when he was in Minnesota, him and Marbury. I think I could be wrong. You may know more about this. I think Marbury stopped talking to him.
Yeah.
Because I think Marbury was getting married and for whatever reason, I don't know what the reason was, but
no, I do remember a beef with them, but I don't remember why.
Yeah. I think it had something to do with that. So I wonder if they've ever made up. Because I just recently listened to an interview with Marbury, and Marbury admitted that when he was in the NBA, he was a knucklehead.
Yeah.
He said, he goes, bro, I was a knucklehead, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I respect that. I love when people admit they were wrong.
Yeah.
Because it takes a big person to do that. Some people just like, they just won't.
Yeah.
You know? But you get some people that admit it. Like
Kevin Garnett was one of the best crap talkers in the NBA.
Oh, he was up there. Yeah.
He was good. Probably one of the best though was Larry Bird. Larry Bird was the best.
I didn't know, man. Until I learned the story of the Magic Larry Bird rival. I didn't know he was such a nozzle.
Oh no, dude, no. It wasn't him being a nozzle. He was just a crap talker.
Yeah.
You know, that's just
like
what
bad.
he did.
Like when you want to hit him.
But he used to do it like this. They're gonna inbound the ball to me. I'm going to drive to that spot right there, and I'm going to shoot it right in your face, and I'm going to make it. And he would do exactly that. He would do exactly that. It was the best.
That's crazy.
Now, well, it was the best now that I'm looking at it. But
I'm looking up the Stephon Marbury. Okay, Kevin Garnett and Stephon Marbury stopped talking after Marbury requested a trade in 1999. which abruptly ended a promising young duo. The fallout was primarily caused by Marbury wanting to leave Minnesota to become the primary star in a larger market. The jarring difference in the contracts and Garnett's feeling of betrayal. So there you go.
It was just him and his caught up in his feelings.
It was an ego thing. And guess what, though? Him playing in the big markets, it never panned out. He was better in Minnesota and Phoenix than he was with the Nets and the Knicks.
Well, I mean, especially he can't handle being in New York. That's where he's from.
And remember what I always tell you about my theory about guys playing in New York that are from the area.
Well, it's any hometown. It's not just New York. It's any
hometown. Your boys. Yeah,
and that goes back to what we were talking about, the hanger-oners. Like they're not. There's very few of them that are actually really your friends.
Two of them, Clippers, Harden, and George Paul, LA guys.
Yeah,
didn't work out. Yeah. You have your outliers, but for the most part, it doesn't work out. It's just stay where you're successful at.
It's like everywhere's Harden's hometown. It just doesn't work out.
Well, another one too, Donovan Mitchell. I did want him on the Knicks, but
Yankees was 5-3.
3, okay. Hallelujah. Part of me with Donovan Mitchell was like
Homer.
There you go. He's on a tear, bro.
Yeah, he is.
The thing with Donovan Mitchell, it was part of that thing, my theory of mine. I'm like, watch him not play as good as a Knick as he did as with the Jazz. Watch. That was always a thing. Joakim Noah from Manhattan. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
There was a dude that recently played. Kemba Walker.
Yeah.
From the Bronx. Didn't work out. Yep. Didn't work out. There's outliers, though. And the two outliers that are Jersey boys is Cat and Brunson. And there's people out there, they claim him as a Chicago guy because he played high school there. He's not from Chicago. Jalen Brunson, he played high school in Chicago. Just like San Antonio tries to claim Shaq. He lived in San Antonio for 2 years in high school. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's funny, like 2 years and you guys want to claim. They were doing that. The girl Shay, the host of First Take, and Michael Wilbon, they're Chicago folks.
Yeah.
They were claiming him today. That's a Chicago boy, star of the Knicks. I'm like, he just went to high school there.
Hey,
let's pump the brakes.
What does Brunson claim?
He claims Jersey. He claims Jersey. Excuse me. Yeah, he claims New Jersey. What's going on here?
Look at
Alvarado. Even Alvarado's joining the party. Look at this.
Yeah. Look at the
it's
runaway
just funny
train.
when people do that. It's just weird when people do that.
What time do you have on there?
7:39.
Okay, I'm at 7:29.
It's insane, bro. The delay that I have. Wow. I just saw I don't know who that is. 14.
Yeah.
Ellis like got the ball passed to him by Harden, and then he throws the ball to his left like there was somebody there.
Yeah.
And went out of bounds. He was at the corner.
Yeah, no, I seen it.
That's insane. Wow. Anyway, quick thing. Off topic. I know this is a basketball-centric episode, but a little bit of news.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you getting off basketball news real quick?
Real quick. It's football.
Okay, let me tell you some basketball news real quick before you transfer over.
Okay.
Jason Kidd, no longer head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. They let him go.
No way.
Yeah,
I just seen it. Yeah.
And he's done.
They let him go.
105 losses and 205 wins. Yeah, J Kidd done.
Okay. Did J Kidd get rid of Luka Doncic?
No, I think they were just over him.
Okay.
No, well, it's funny because with that Nico Harris, the GM, he's not even there anymore. They let him go too, during the season.
Yeah, I know.
So,
yeah, that's interesting. That happened a season too late because the Knicks tried to get him last year.
We're gonna find out. Like, I know Luka's been here. This is a full year.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna see under this new regime. All right, what were you gonna say with football?
Rasheed Rice. Excuse me, from wide receiver, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You hear about that?
Yeah.
So he's going to serve 30 days in jail after testing positive for the boubange.
Yeah. And he just had surgery too. So,
question: which state did he get busted in with the weed?
I don't know.
That he's doing 30 days. This day and age, you go to jail for weed.
Yeah. I don't know.
You walk
It
down
was
New
in
York,
California.
it
was in
wasn't New York
California.
either. New York, I'm walking by, poof, getting it waft.
Yeah.
With the bubonge smell.
You know how it is around here, though.
Oh no, I know. That's the epicenter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the Jamaica of the United States.
Yeah, it's insane.
But yeah, man,
30 days in jail for weed. Like, come on.
So it's a little weird. Like this day and age, it's
yeah. I mean, I don't even smoke. I don't smoke. It's just not for me. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't frown on it either, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't frown on it. You know, I mean, it's just a plant. Came from the earth.
The thing I find funny, like, you know me, I'm a bore fest. I'm as sober as they come.
Yeah.
But I will say this about the thing with Rashid Rice. I seen people penalized less for DUIs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With DUI, you can kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird the way the system is. Not to get on a law thing, but I've seen people get their license suspended for a whole year because they didn't have liability insurance, right?
Yeah.
But then the DUI guy, suspended 6 months.
Well, you know, it's crazy because
that's insane.
It's crazy. Let's say, like, you know, I drink alcohol. Let's say you have a bar, right? A regular bar serves alcohol. Next door, let's say you have a bar that it's just weed, people hanging out smoking weed. There's always going to be fights in that alcohol bar. Over here, there are not going to be no fights. Everybody's chilling.
So what you're saying is there's no belligerent potheads?
No, man. I mean, if smoking weed made people, I mean, come on. We all know that.
Yeah.
We all know that. You know, it doesn't get you all crazy. Yeah, it calms you down. Hey, I mean, there's a reason people use it for medical purposes. You know? I mean,
chill pill.
Yeah. Joints.
It's their Zoloft.
Cancer. You know, this was a long time ago. My mom's best friend, she was in the hospital dying of cancer a long time ago. I was, man, how old was I? 16. She was dying. My mom would go visit her in the hospital, and my mom would take joints in there and smoke joints. And, you know, weed was frowned upon back then. It was so frowned upon. And my mom didn't care. She's like, my best friend's dying. If this is going to help her ease her pain, I don't care what none of you people say.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's over-the-counter drugs. And I'm not an advocate. But I'm not judging people that take it for medical reasons. My point is, there's over-the-counter painkillers that people are taking and killing themselves.
Well, I mean, remember there was
Michael Jackson
opioid pandemic.
What was up, Perry?
There was a lot of problems.
Friends.
Yeah,
the dude from Friends, he died. He overdosed on painkillers. Michael Jackson overdosed on painkillers.
And if you look, it's always a doctor that has been personally prescribing them to these people
and getting in trouble. He's like a drug dealer now. He's being treated like a drug dealer.
Yeah, well, the lady from the one that gave Matthew Perry, she just got sentenced. She's doing prison time.
It was just a lady, or was it like a group of doctors? I thought it was a group,
I remember hearing just recently it was a lady that got sentenced. Is there more people involved? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa, that was an ugly shot by Anunoby. Straight up airball. Let's see. Harden did something here.
Yeah, it was just.
Wow, that was a nice floater by Harden.
Yeah. Watch when you see this next play. Whoop.
Oh, the little steal from JB?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen his dad?
Yeah.
Rick? Looks just like him.
Yeah, they got that same mug, boy.
It's like they made him at a printing plant.
Yeah.
They just took his face mold and.
Yeah, I know.
It's
he
insane.
Needs to do like Jalen needs to do like his dad and just cut that hair off. Just take it home.
No, he's getting the power alleys. You see that, right?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the power alleys.
Yeah.
The on ramps.
Whoa. Yeah, he needs to just bring it home. When you're starting your braids on the back of your head.
Well, okay. You see Snoop with his locks?
Oh, yeah.
They're over here. He's
Yeah,
starting to, you know who he looks like now?
Yeah, he
Stevie
looks like
Wonder.
Yeah, that's
He
Snoopy
looks
Wonder.
like,
Snoopy Wonder.
in Stevie Wonder's defense, he doesn't know how crazy he looks.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder doesn't know he's got a 15 head.
Hey, I like a lot of the stories they talk about with about Stevie Wonder, saying a lot of people don't think that he's blind, that he could see something. Because like when Shaq was talking about they lived in the same building and he got in the elevator and Stevie was like, "Hey, Shaq, how you doing?" And he's like, "I didn't say anything."
Really?
Yeah. So funny.
So, you know who was very, very intuitive as a blind man? Another musical genius, Ray Charles.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much of this is true. I'm going off the movie, the Jamie Foxx movie.
Yeah.
But he said that when he's walking on like hallways, he can tell when he's passing a door by the sound that his feet,
Well, you know what?
footsteps make.
You know how it is though. All your other senses get enhanced. So Stevie Wonder probably everybody has a smell to them. Just because it doesn't have to be a bad smell. It's just there's some kind of smell. I would have tricked him and threw on some other kind of cologne. He'd have been like,
Rip.
"Hey, oh damn." What if he was like, "Hey, Shaq," he still knows. "Hey, Brandon, what's going on?"
Wow, you really know me.
Yeah.
The
ins and the outs.
Another thing with Ray Charles, like what I found interesting, and I never thought of it till I saw the movie. When he got paid cash, he needed all singles, so he knew that he was getting what he deserved. He goes, I need all singles so I can count them. Yeah, because say you made $50 and the guy just gives you 2 20s and a 10, you don't really know he gave you $50.
Yeah.
You don't know, or if he gave you a $50 bill, you don't know that it's a $50 bill.
Yeah.
At least if you have 50 bills, boom, boom, you count it. Another thing I didn't know that this existed. I don't know if you have you seen the movie, the Ray Charles movie? Okay. I didn't know there was a clock for blind people, a watch. So he would have on the watch, it had like a door that opened and he could feel it and he could feel the hands and the numbers.
Was it like Braille, right?
Something like that. Like he's going like this and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's 5:30."
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that existed, especially back then.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute since I seen that movie, and I don't remember that particular part. But yeah.
The funny thing is, and I'm not making fun of blind people, but it is a curious thing. A comedian said this, so I don't want to take credit if you find it funny. When you have the drive-through ATMs,
yeah,
and it's all in Braille.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Is it for the blind passenger that's sitting in the back behind the driver?
Yeah,
or did they have the same ATM model? They made them all the same. All right, but this one we're just going to put in the drive-through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they didn't make a different one at the factory for the drive-through. They just used the same thing. Boom, it has the Braille writing on it already.
Yeah. But I think they all have some type of Braille on there.
No,
on
they
the
all
numbers.
do. But it's just funny that the drive-through has
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The drive-through ATM. So I'm like, the only way this makes sense to me is if the blind person is sitting behind you.
Yeah.
And
which
let it have
is probably the case.
Yeah, because they do have the headphone jack you plug in. So you could hear like, oh, what do you want to pull out? $20, $50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which one of these days I'm going to plug my headphones in. I'm just curious to see what happens.
I know, just see what they're saying.
I just want to see what they say.
They're like, what are you doing?
Imagine, no, I plug it in. You're not blind, stupid. Pull the headphones out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then you go, no, I'm deaf. Oh, man.
But yeah, bro. That was very interesting about Stevie Wonder and his hairline, and Snoop is on his way.
Yeah, no, he's not on his way. He's there.
No, he is the 405 at 5 o'clock.
Hey, he's gonna look so weird when he's completely bald.
The funny thing is, a lot of people say I'm a real hip hop head, so I saw the debut of Snoop in the Deep Cover song. He had a low cut, man.
Yeah.
There's only 2 videos where he doesn't have long hair.
Yeah.
Actually 3. It's the Nothing But a G thing, Dre Day, and the Deep Cover. After that, he started letting his hair grow braids and all these other type of
Yeah.
hairdos he's had.
Yeah.
Ended up getting
got-
locks when he had that experience, the roster experience in Jamaica.
Yeah. He got that.
Yeah.
Then he had the Olympic experience.
Snoop, I'm telling you, man, Snoop Dogg is like dog poop. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, he never seen a camera that didn't like him, bro.
Yeah,
God bless him.
He's Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, he is the. I don't think there's a bigger hip hop ambassador than Snoop Dogg. Seriously,
Yeah.
the guy's on everything. The
Yeah,
guy's like his homegirl's Martha Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
the odd couple.
speaking of Ryan Seacrest, let's leave the Ozempic alone. Put it down, buddy.
Why? How's he look? He's looking bad.
My God, he looks like
I haven't
Kelly
seen him
Osbourne.
in a while.
Dude. Yeah, it's just just eat a hamburger, buddy.
Well, I say really, how's Kelly Osbourne look? I haven't seen her in ages.
Man, yeah.
She looks crazy too.
Yeah, well, just put it like this.
Let me look her up.
They
Now I
both
gotta
look like
it up.
Joan Rivers.
Okay, so now we're talking. How does Kelly Osbourne look right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you got to eat a hamburger, mommy. Jeez.
It's crazy.
Okay, no, Skeletor.
Yeah, it's bad.
No, she looks sick.
Yeah. It's like these people get on that and then they just get out of control with it.
Look, man, that's why what's the other one with the injections people get in their face so they can stay looking young?
Oh, the Botox?
You become a slave to that.
Yeah. Hey,
Then you start looking nutty.
Well, like, I only understand if people need it. If you need it because you had a stroke or, things
I
like
didn't know
that.
they use it for that purpose as well.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
if your face is sagging.
Also, when your face.
And you get it because it plumps you up. We both know somebody who, and I'll tell you later, they get it, the injection in their legs,
Okay.
because they need it.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just saying, when you get it for vanity, then you just start looking uglier.
It's terrible,
than
man.
before. But like you would have looked better looking if you just looked old.
Yeah, it's just
you look
it's
crazy.
insane.
Like you see how some of the people in Hollywood, you know who looks weird? Used to be a good looking guy like in the 80s. Mickey Rourke.
Oh yeah.
Mickey Rourke looks bugged out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He looks crazy.
Yeah,
I was a handsome dude back in the 80s, man.
And Kelly Osbourne, she's younger than we are.
Yeah, significantly younger.
It's crazy, man. When I see that, I'm just like, damn, I feel bad.
Oof.
Like, what are you doing?
So now I got to see Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah,
Hold
he
on.
looked bad.
Kelly Osbourne, yeah, that's a heck no. All right, hold on.
It's sad.
How does
man.
Ryan Seacrest look now?
It's crazy, bro.
Okay, he looks like he's.
Yeah, see, and the only reason I seen that is my TV was still on ABC, and then they did a promo for American Idol.
There you go. That's your man Hart right there.
For
nice layup.
So what time you have on there now?
3:08.
Well, now you're ahead of me.
Really? What happened?
I'm at 3:06.
Did I catch up on the commercial break? I'm at 2:57.
Yeah. Oh, mine just froze.
There you go. That's why I caught up. So he looks like he's sick, like cancer or something. Like seriously.
Because you see, not only does he do a American Idol, he has his radio show in the morning. But now he does Wheel of Fortune now.
He took Pat Sajak's place?
Yeah, he's been there like maybe
Is
2
Pat
years
no
now.
longer with us, or he just retired?
No, he just retired.
Okay. It's
But
Alex
what's her name
Trebek
still
that I'm
there?
confused with.
Vanna White's still there.
Vanna?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's crazy.
She's there out of loyalty then, right? I mean, I never watched the show. How does she look? I mean, is she on Ozempic or?
No, I don't think she is. She's just older now.
Okay. I mean, she obviously looks well enough that they still have her on TV.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, she's got to be, what, 70?
I don't know how old she is. It's crazy.
Now I got to know. How old's Vanna White? This became Vanna White is 69. I was close.
Yeah.
I was close.
This
Wow.
game is close.
Yeah. What time are you at?
They're showing the replay of
Okay, I'm
Donovan
at
Mitchell.
2:05. Knicks are up
Oh, damn.
42-37.
The Knicks are what?
The Knicks
What's
are up 42-40 because Donovan Mitchell just hit a freaking three-pointer
Yeah, and foul.
and the foul.
Yep. Now it's 42-41. I'm at 201.
Yeah, now you're ahead of me. What's going on? How's that possible? My screen never froze.
I just changed the channel too.
So it jumped.
Yeah.
He just hit that free the penalty shot. Wow. The free throw, I meant to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at
Come
this.
on. Move the ball around, guys. That's what we
Yeah,
do. Come
well,
on,
you're gonna
Cat. Use
see
your
it.
size.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That was an air ball
you
from
know
Bridges.
what I love? You know what I love? I love when my God. I love when guys are running down the court, challenge it, and the coaches just ignore them. They just keep playing, bro.
Like, stop. Like,
yeah.
Because the coach probably saw, like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, plus it's too early in the game.
Yeah.
You know, you got to save those. How about on
All right, Hart got fouled.
Yeah, he's at the line. He's shooting right now.
Okay, yeah. You're probably at halftime already.
No, I'm 126.
I know. It's just insane, the gaps that we deal with.
Hey, you know what? The challenges in baseball, man, I love them.
I love no complaints.
I love
and
the way
quick.
they do it. I love that you have to do it right away.
Yeah.
And the ref
and the most successful ones are the catchers challenge.
Yeah. The umpires, they're pretty quick with it.
I'll say this. Remember the first week of baseball, I said, hey, man, the umpire's going to be on their toes now because it's gonna expose a lot of bad calls.
Yeah. Well, it's funny
it shows you like when the hitters challenge a lot, it shows you how good and how hard it is to be a home plate umpire.
Yeah.
It actually just shows they're right more than they're wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's great how these umpires, I keep losing focus because I keep looking up.
I know, because the game.
How these guys, Jesus, they beat them up. It's just funny how these umpires, they go and they're calling these balls and strikes, and for the most part, they're pretty good. Once a team runs out of challenges, they go right back to their old ways.
Yeah.
That ball could be like a foot outside, and they're like, strike!
So do you think, at the very least, subconsciously, they say, well, they're not going to challenge it now, so who's going to know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do. They're like, let's get this game over with.
Yeah, sure. You know who doesn't challenge a lot? At least from me watching the games? Judge. And then he challenged like recently, and I'm like, I hope he challenged that because you could see it. Because, they had that box. I hope he did. He went that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that was like way out the zone. That was at my ankles.
Yeah, you got to have the box there for us.
You have to.
Yeah. I hate when they don't put the box.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
And the Knicks are losing now. At the half. Yeah, I'm way behind, bro. But I just got a notification.
I'm at 16 seconds.
Okay, no, you're behind too because I just got a notification 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, we're both behind.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm watching this. I already know the score.
Donovan Mitchell with the steal.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Back to brass taxes. Now it's halftime.
Everybody's like probably hating us right now.
They're like, this episode is horrendous. You guys are watching the Knicks game. I'm like, sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, it's we apologize. It's just this is our crack.
Yeah, and also we've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Like you, we're fans.
Yeah.
So you guys that are listening to this, when we recorded this, you were watching the game, and we're just trying to do the same thing. Time is of the essence on the East Coast. I can't do this episode after the game.
Yeah.
I gotta get up early tomorrow. You kidding me? Especially if it's like yesterday's game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the way it's looking, it very well could be.
Because it's tighter than a crab's keister.
I just got a text, too, and I got to get up super early.
Oh, no. What's your call?
I got to go to Victorville. I got to be there by 6 a.m.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to Cardiac Sports.
6 a.m. Yeah, but the good thing it's only 6:15 on my side.
Okay, then you got an
So
earlier call than me.
yeah,
I got to go down to Atlantic. I got to go down to Jersey Shore tomorrow.
So what time's your flight? Are you driving? Are you
No, I'm
flying?
driving down. I'm driving
Oh, are
down.
you?
No, it's about 2 hours from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So
So
with
somebody's picking me up. Production assistant's picking me up. And drive down the shore. I'll be there for about 6 days.
6 days?
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right.
then, so the next few episodes, I will be in hotels,
Yeah.
plural,
Yeah.
multiple hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, real quick. I know we're running out of time here. Happy birthday to my youngest. Love you. It was his 18th birthday yesterday.
Man, happy birthday.
And my oldest just left to Japan. Thank you to everybody who helped support and make that happen. You included, my friend. Yeah, he just left today. It was very emotional for my wife, and he's gonna be gone for 3 months.
3 months
3
in
months.
Japan.
Living on his own.
Yeah. Well, it's not just living on your own. It's living on your own in Japan.
Another country. Doesn't speak Japanese.
That's crazy.
He's been learning though. I tell you, one time I was driving in the car with him a couple of months ago. He had to do a meeting with the people that he's going to be working with, right? He's speaking English. It's a Zoom call. Then I hear him. I don't know how to speak any Japanese. So, but I heard him start saying things in Japanese, and I just went driving. I'm just like, you just say something Japanese?
Yeah.
And he's looking at me like,
yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, I didn't know he knew that much. He fired off a couple of sentences.
Well, I could speak Japanese a little bit. I don't. No, I can.
Shohei Ohtani, Oroki Sasaki, that's your Japanese.
Yamamoto, Suzuki, Hideki.
Yeah. How about Anatawa Sajishida?
What'd you say? Hey, you know what?
Look it up if you don't know what that means, people.
Hey, he's gonna have a good time over there. You know,
he's been there before.
Japan is a country that I plan on visiting myself.
Me too. He said Tokyo is New York on steroids.
Yeah, well, Tokyo is the most populated country in the world. Has 36 million people in Tokyo alone.
No wonder why he said it's New York on steroids.
What the square mile radius is with that, but I know there's I was looking it up one time, and 36 million in Tokyo alone. Yeah, that's
insane.
Yeah. Talk about
I told him to text me when he lands. Yeah. No, so I told you, like, trains here, you get people that want to pack in the train. It's like, okay, bro, you're gonna have to get the next train.
Yeah.
You don't fit. I've seen pictures of people packing trains in Japan. I'm gonna send you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In Japan. And you see their faces smashed up against the glass.
Oh yeah, we're fighting.
I'm getting the next train, bro.
Well, that's gonna be packed too.
I know, but at least maybe the next train hopefully I get a seat.
No, I'm standing right next to the door.
That's hard though. That
right
you're
next
gonna be
to
this guy.
Yeah.
You'll be this guy.
Yeah. I'm getting in, I'm standing right next to the door, because as soon as that door opens up, I'm popping right out.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna send you one picture. It's insanity. It's insanity. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Jim Browski. Let me know when you get it.
Yeah.
I just sent it. It's like the door's like, it doesn't even look like it could close. This picture I just sent you. Did you get it?
Yeah, but it doesn't look bad. One that you sent me?
You can't close the door.
Yeah, it must not be the right one then.
Okay.
Because it took me like straight. It's
right,
multiple pictures. It's multiple pictures.
Okay. Oh yeah. You got a link that just opened up Pandora's box or something. But I just sent you this one. Here's another one. I'm just screenshotting them now, so you're getting the actual picture I see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the last one I just sent you. It's nuts. Like, you don't fit, bro. You can't fit a fart in there. Stop.
Yeah, they're all shoving them in. Yeah, there's no way.
Come on.
I'm getting right out. Don't push me, pull me.
Yeah. Taxi.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's not good.
Yep.
Not
good.
At all. So I guess we will see how this game ends. Right now it is halftime. and it is 48 to
48.
46 Cavaliers. And I apologize everybody for not putting the proper attention in on it on the show, but
It's just that time of the year, guys.
yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next time we should just do a live show.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
Listen, and that's another thing that we were talking about. We might be going to that sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun. And it's, to be honest, I'm thinking probably around football season.
How about first opening week?
A football season?
Opening week.
Yeah. I think
First game, what's the very first game of the season?
It's a Wednesday night game.
It's the Rams
the
in Australia, right?
No, that's Thursday. It's the Seahawks against I believe they're playing the Patriots. It's a rematch of the Super Bowl.
That sounds contrived. I don't even know if I'm into it. The Super Bowl is boring. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but the Seahawks they lost some people. I don't think they're going to be as good this year as last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Patriots at Seahawks. Wednesday,
All right.
September 9th. That's your birthday gift, bro.
Yeah, thank you. A game I'm not interested in.
Yeah, and we'll see if the A.J. Brown goes to the Patriots,
See. So he hasn't showed up to minicamp then?
I don't think they're
OTAs, I meant to say. OTAs.
Yeah, I don't know if he has or not.
Speaking of which, before we get out of here, I wonder if you know more about it. I was at the gym today and I just saw it on the screen, the ESPN Sports Center. Lamar Jackson didn't show up for OTAs today.
Oh yeah, I think he wants a new contract.
Okay, so it is something like that. All right.
Yeah, I believe it's
okay.
Yeah, I think he wants a new contract.
They got you a new coach, buddy. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I honestly I don't think
and
he's
I like
happy
Lamar.
there. Yeah,
I like Lamar.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy there in Baltimore. I don't think he's been happy there for a couple years.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't. You hear me? I'm going. And you should have just left and not Harbaugh. But then we don't get Harbaugh. So.
Yeah.
So much for that argument from me.
So what if he doesn't want a new contract and he's talking about trade me and he wants to go to the Giants with Harbaugh? You got to give up Jackson Dart and the running back,
say this.
Scattaboo, for Lamar Jackson.
That's
I'd be
tough,
like,
bro.
buy Dart and Scattaboo. You guys are gone.
Yeah. See, I'll say this. This is what I say. Because I feel like I've been bitten the cheeks by a lot of my teams, Yankee, everybody, all my teams. I know what Lamar is, so I'll take it because I know what he is and I know what he could do. Okay? And he'll do well. But watch that happen, right? And then you see Dart just become like this amazing dude, and it's like, dang. It's the regret. It's a catch-22.
Hey, listen, I don't even think Harbaugh sold on Dart.
You don't think so?
I think Harbaugh is going to be in the business of looking for a new quarterback coming out of the draft next year.
Well, let's see what happens, though.
Yeah. No, but
Let's
I
see what
still
happens.
think he is. I really, really think he is. Yeah.
I think the kid's good.
No, he's good.
He just needs to play safer.
He's good, but I think because he's not a Harbaugh guy, I think next year the Giants are going to be looking for a new quarterback.
So
I think they're going to be in that business.
Your opinion's not indicative to Jackson Dart's capabilities.
No, he can play ball.
No, but I'm saying it's not indicative. It's not indicative to that. No. You're saying it's indicative to you just thinking Harbaugh just wants his guy.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. And you know what? Like Jackson Dart, he's good. He made the NFL.
Yeah.
He made the NFL,
He wasn't nobody at Ole Miss.
But I don't think he's one of the upper echelon quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
At least not yet.
So, we'll see. I really think, though, Harbaugh is going to be in the business of looking for a new quarterback next year.
If Jackson Dart has a much better season this year than last year,
he will have a better season. He will have a better season because he's going to have a little more experience under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I
think Scattaboo's going to have a good back. He said he'll be ready for I can't talk. Week 1.
Yeah, I seen that.
Jury's still out on Neighbors when he's going to be ready.
Yes, 2 surgeries.
That sounds a little troubling.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully one of these young wide receivers can fill the void.
Yeah. Um,
Anyway.
but we will see. We will see. You know how it is, especially
Yep.
with football. You never know. You never know. Like
Hey.
how we were talking about. My Rams got 7 primetime games.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
If they
Stafford goes
stink.
down.
Yeah.
Stafford goes down. Now they're gonna have to flex all these games towards the end. I mean, it
Well,
would be insane because you never know.
a year ago, Jimmy, if we were doing this show a year ago, what were you gonna say? Like a bold prediction. Were you gonna say, yeah, Sam Darnold is gonna have an amazing year and he's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's the thing. You never know.
No, if you said you saw that coming, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Like,
hey,
you
listen.
can say he's gonna have a good season. Win the
No.
Super Bowl, you're lying.
No. Let's even take that off. If you thought he was gonna go 14-3 with the Vikings, you're even lying.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody's seen that or that coming.
Yep.
You know? Nobody's seen it.
So the moral of the story is, folks, you just don't know.
Yeah.
That's why Vegas always wins.
That's why Vegas ever know.
Vegas always wins. Even when you win, they win.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're still staying at their hotel.
Exactly. They always win.
Yeah,
Vegas
you never know,
never
man.
loses. Yep.
Yeah, you never know. But I'll tell you, it's looking like somebody's about to win. Not saying any names, but it's a person with 2 thumbs, and you're looking at this guy right here.
Oh, okay. You had action today, huh?
I got action, and my action is just around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Just around the corner, unless I get Brunson.
Shoot. Did you put money on Brunson? Did you put money on Brunson?
Oh, yeah.
So what do you want from Brunson? What do you need from Brunson?
I need 24 points from Brunson.
Okay, what does he have right now?
He's at 14. He needs 10 more points. And it's a close game? Oh,
yeah.
Come on now.
You know what he's going to do to you? Because he likes to make you lose hair.
Yeah.
He's going to get those 10 points in the last 5 minutes.
You know, and that's fine. Just don't get 9 points. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I'll give you another one. This is what they always do to you, the Knicks. They're going to get a 25-point lead in the last 10 minutes and just going to sit them down.
And then sit him
down. Yeah.
Man.
when he you're just a point away.
No, and you know
sit
what?
Down.
That was what happened last time. It's because I gave the dang 76ers way too much credit. I did not think that they were going to just...
If you're going to play the blame game on that game, you blame it on the Sixers.
No, 100%. Yeah, they missed their flight.
Yeah.
They missed their flight.
Brunson didn't say, I'm tired. I don't want to play no more.
Listen, they're boarding. Everybody's boarding the plane except the 76ers. You missed your flight.
So what they did was they walked from New York to Philadelphia because they missed their flight.
You know what kind of walk it was? Walk of shame.
Yeah.
Walk of shame. They were wearing...
Yeah.
They had their high heels in their hand, walking barefoot in their dress, makeup smeared.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This isn't the first time that happened to you like that, right? Where you got screwed by the Knicks, but it wasn't their fault. It was they were too good.
Yeah, and they blew them out.
Did that happen with Atlanta too?
When they won by like 50? I don't remember. It was...
I feel like that happened on one of those games where they won by so much that like you were like, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Brunson didn't hit, and it was because they sat him.
No, it was this game that just passed. It was Cleveland, Detroit. Detroit didn't show up.
Yeah.
People are talking about, how come nobody's talking about Cade Cunningham in the running for MVP? Well, you know what happens with MVPs? They show up. That's why they're called MVP. It's not just, you know.
Yeah.
Or did it already start for you?
It started for me.
Look at Cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Dang. And then he just wrestled the ball out of his hand.
You're way ahead of me, bro. They're not even, they just showed the clock. I'm at 1:49. 11:49, sorry.
Yeah, I'm at 11:19.
Come on.
You're going to see. All right, okay.
Yeah, we got to put a button on this then.
Yeah. Anyways, everybody, we
Love
apologize.
You. Apologize. Go Knicks.
And what's it called? follow, subscribe if you like the show, and get involved. Leave some comments. We really appreciate it. We try to get back to you guys. And
speaking of comments,
yeah,
I was right by Jagutz's job today. Jagutz, I tried to call you. You didn't pick up. You didn't text me. I was right by your job. I didn't want to just barge in. That's why I called you. I wanted to say hi. I was in the neighborhood. So I expect a comment from you. Love you.
Yeah, or a phone call.
Yeah, something. Never got back to me. Never said. He usually says, I'll call you back. Nothing. I was going to go see him.
Okay, there you go.
Go ahead, man.
All right, man. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hey, Brandon's background will be different on the next show, guys.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.
All right,
Peace.
man. Double salute. All right, my guy.